These are the best highlights from the matchup between T1 and KT during the 2024 LCK Summer Split.
Anglers trying to utilize the pressure in this lane. Owner's going to get here first with his faster clear, but Pioshik also here. Trying to make a play here for the skull grab. Well, the spear is going to land, and now a chance to smite it. Yeah, Owner's going to get that smite down as the knockback also going to miss. As they do engage on a carrier, but that is a Leona.
Beryl!
Flash over the wall as Beryl makes the play! And first blood goes to KT. Faker isolated and will go down. It's 2 kills to KT early on in this game.
And when every single person predicts, the question becomes, can KT maintain his pressure? And a 4-man dive will be a great example.
This is a lot of pressure. Yeah, I like the word you use as they're trying to turn on the depth though. He's so low and he will be taken out as no stun goes on Aguma and BDD can't even get the kill. Flash rock, no, he misses. And Carrier, well, he's probably going to go down here, but they don't get Guma, and a 1-for-1 trade in a 4-man dive is not what you want to see. Guma also picking up a kill.
Oh, really big there. As, the setup.
Yeah, trying to make this play onto the Cassante. He does all out the Skarner under the turret, and now Zeus has to flash away. Going back in onto the all-out Cassante. Not sure about that one. Impale on a both. Do they have the damage? So perfect. Goes in, assassinates the Nidalee, and now he's totally fine. Zeus with 0 mana. And eventually he's just gonna die. I mean, there's nothing he can do here with no mana, no health. BDD picks up the 2nd kill.
BDD maintaining his turret now full, so that's a big win for KT. Will, again, build up that gold lead a little bit. I don't know if T1 is going to be interested in actually contesting this dragon, though. There's a lot of pressure on Perfect, but they do know this is happening.
Yeah, they really want to turn this around. Do KT, the all-out goes in on Owner. They're going very deep for this one. Perfect getting very hypey with it, and now Beryl in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to go to the Unbreakable Will as they overcommit to that one. Not expecting as many members of T1 to be there, but the entire time.
Still a little one.
Yeah.
But you have double Leandries and you have Zeri. So if they get any time alone with this, it's going to go down in seconds. TP is down for BDD as well. Obviously can rotate very quickly, but I like this.
Whoa, the play on a Faker is huge. Will he die though? He just flashes and he dashes away. He's totally fine. Meanwhile, Carrier, Faker does have to flash away from that one, trading with Pioshik.
Do you think that's still a win for KT? Looking for these practice plays, definitely a good call as Carrier?
Yeah, he's going in. I mean, he can't get out at this point, so just trying to open it up for Guma, but down will go Carrier, and now Guma's got to run away. So that's a pick onto the support here of T1.
Carrier, 2nd time in a row.
They're going to get the flash here at a Beryl, and now the True Shot Barrage is also going to sail wide. So a lot of poke coming in. Onto Beryl, onto Perfect, even BDD taking a big chunk, but now the damage onto this Dragon getting pretty low. They do want to get this Chemtech Soul before the fight, but Perfect goes low. There's the Chemtech Soul as Beryl doesn't have his ult, and now the flash on in, and down will go Deft, who had flash available, just gets assassinated, and Beryl will go down too. So the Chemtech Soul does go over to KT, but it's 2 kills for T1 and should absolutely be the Baron.
100% unless Pioshik can get a miracle steal here. That probably is going to be the trade we were talking about. Mid lane turret going over, 2 kills going over. And T1 picking themselves up the Baron. And yeah, no, he's still not getting there. Realistically, the moment that he just sticks around, there's no way. Zeus doesn't care about walls, and if he doesn't get Deft, they don't get Nash. Like, obviously, KT is low.
Whoa, that's the teleport down. And Zeus is like, well, I guess I'm dead.
He is.
Let's see how long this does take. I mean, if it takes 30 seconds, maybe T1 just go for the Elder, though.
He is Scar. Oh, look at that. KT are realizing, like, we don't have the time for this. Well, I think they do. I think they could have killed him.
Well, they're just going to let him go. Now, they did get the teleport out of Zeus, so now Zeus doesn't have teleport, has to run towards this. And they're going to teleport BDD into the fight early. So KT should have control over this area early on in terms of vision.
All right. Oh, perfect. They're not even going to catch the bot wave. Like, that turret might legitimately fall on the next crash. They know they have to play for this objective. They're not giving T1 time. Zeus made his way back.
Deft just ate a spear. And that's a problem.
That's the worst target out of everyone for them.
Yeah, it's perfect. for Owner to hit that onto him, as now it's just going to come down. Elder Flip, macro, out the window.
Keep him out.
This is just what they're going for. Look at Perfect's health bar. They're just going to impale Deft in again as he doesn't use Flash again. And Pyosik is not going to be able to get it. This game is over. Everybody on the side of KT just going to be isolated and ripped apart as T1, they get the Elder, they get the fight. They will get game number 1.
It is not Challengers, baby. It's just LCK. As KT, they get close, but that fight, basically everything went wrong. Def eats a spear, gets impaled, Pyosik doesn't get the flip, Perfect goes down before the fight has well and truly began. It is going to be T1 going up for a much better showing, but game 1 still going as expected. Insane, a lot of team fighting power there as well with the Leona and the Rumble, and a really strong mid-jungle 2v2. But a lot
they come in like bite-sized, you know? You just kind of pick them up.
You can just cut the thing.
Yeah, but you don't have to cut if they're tater tots. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Perfect, he's just going to burn down. That is first blood. Going over to Zeus in the Skarner version.
Seen this before. Skarner can be deceptively strong if you let him. So the big thing here is Zeus plays really well around his level lead. So hits level 3 is going to be up a skill compared to Perfect, and then Perfect as they are coming in.
Do they not see them? I mean, this is going to be really big. They get the kill on Aguma for sure, and they're going to hand it over to Deft as well. So the Jinx already starting off excellently here. A little bit down on CS,
sitting on a ton of gold.
Yeah.
And then with the Faker TP, they're basically saying, we're going to trick the dragon now.
Faker just going on in, wants to take a 1v1. He has Owner coming over as well. BDD in a bit of trouble, does flash, still dies as Owner takes him down. And the 2v1 is set up there.
Oh,
wow.
Double TPs.
No TP, and Carry is just going to charm everybody up. The Zeri, nice angle, but they do just press the R button on him. And Guma just burning to a crisp as the Drake. We were right, it does go the way of T1, but a big fight potentially. Over to the side of KT is the Impale here. Zeus just trying to peel for the team. Carry decides, well, I'm dead too. He's going to go down. As Faker just going to flash the wall, trying to survive here. T1 get the Drake, but it is a huge fight for KT.
And KT play for gold as opposed to being kind of forced towards these dragons. And we'll see. KT, they're gonna continuously try and accelerate us. Oh my god!
You think they care? You think they care about the Viego? No, it's just a dead Faker. And they use a lot to get him. But it's a kill, and it's tempo, and it's trying to really utilize everything.
In the back line, they want to try and create as much chaos as possible and keep him in his corridor where the Equalizer can do a whole lot.
So Barrel's going to go in. The TP immediately channeled here as a lot is used to try to get on top of Owner, but he just gets away with his ult, and now it's a 5v5 without Equalizer, without the Solar Flare, as now Faker's coming in. Carrier also going to proc that ultimate. Zeri over the wall here, but a lot of low health bars on the side of T1, and now getting into that backline is Perfect, doing so much damage, and now Faker and Guma have no front line anymore, as everybody just died outside of those two. They have to back away, and KT get the Drake.
And this time around, KT step up from game number 1, where they weren't able to fight the team fights, win 2 back-to-back, 1 4v5, 1 5v5, with Perfect roasting them. And they're going to try and take the Baron here. A T1 Classic 20 minutes in. We'll see if they're able to pull it off. There's no jungler, but there is a lot of damage. And oh, this is very early.
It is very early, and Guma's going to try to poke them down. Carria and Faker also coming over the TP as well.
God.
From Zeus, this is getting so spicy. Pyosik, though, is able to get the objective. Should be at least 2 kills to the side of T1 as they take down both Pyosik and Barrel. But Carria looking for a bit more. BDD. Somehow he did not get knocked off that wall. Maybe he had a shield or something on top of that, but either way, he is going to get away, and KT...
Def dies, you know, I think KT might be in trouble. That's not the case. Like, BDD, Def, and Perfect all are perfectly capable of just 1v9ing a team fight.
Well, they're trying to go on a Zeus. They're trying to test my theory, and you know what? I think it's going to work, especially with the Talia wall. They can pick anyone on the side of T1. And Faker, you know, he's doing his thing. Over on the left side of the map here, he's trying to trade an inner turret. Now at least Guma is down a flash.
We'll see if that's enough. Didn't use the Equalizer, crucially. That's the cooldown we're going to be looking out for is Perfect.
Yeah, the wall is good. Zeus isolated once again. We're fighting over a singular Kemte Drake as the Impale. This time pretty good, but the follow-up is not there. Finally, Keria gets in, but look at the damage already as Faker goes in. They take out the Jinx, but now the Rumble is just melting everyone. As he is full health, Guma desperate to try to do something, but it's not gonna matter. You talked about it, Chronic. There's so many threats on this KT roster. From this far ahead, they will absolutely destroy you, and that might just be the end of the game.
And the telecom war delivers, Valdez, as we're about to go to a game number 3. KT got control in the early game in game 1 and then weren't able to close it out. And when Perfect died, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to see, but he bounces back. Pioshik on the Vi has an incredible performance. BDD's walls were great. And we're going to game number 3.
Game number 3. I don't think the Braum does a whole lot, to be honest. You already have a decent amount of engage, or rather, they know they have to make up in terms of quantity, and they did a great job. Faker is, well, he's found the enemy team. There is a Braum there. Beryl absolutely gonna flash there.
It's the level 1!
Faker, and you know what? Over the wall, that's the stun. Faker's dead!
It's the level 1!
And it goes to depth as well! And Guma,
can get another?
One auto. Yep, there's the stun.
Gonna have to use his cleanse at least.
That's the
Enemy jungle, but it's basically just a split of the jungle. The main question is, can we get anything out of it? As Faker did just go in.
Yeah, he's going in. I feel like he's almost trying to make up for what happened earlier, but that's going to put him behind even further as BDD picks up the kill. No flash for Faker, hops in, immediately around it, and trying to get some pressure around the Drake, but Beryl just kind of had to stand there, and they were denied of any real entry into the river. As there is a Skarner here. Owner is in a lot of trouble. He gets knocked up against the wall. The Impale is going to miss, and so they'll just stop there. So kind of unfortunate for Perfect. The angle was a bit off. Keria is being bullied a little bit, but Owner over here with Fake.
This time around, you have negative engage realistically.
Uh-oh.
If you get somewhere first.
Yeah, Pioshik getting on top of Owner. He's just going to throw his whole kit on the ground. Tries to flash over to Zeus, but now the Impale going to catch him, and Owner goes down. A lot of damage being done by the All Out, but now BDD comes over. He wants more. He wants blood. He wants to take down Cassante, and that he will. Perfect picks up the kill. It's 2 more on the scoreboard to KT.
KT Valdez.
Faker can't defend this alone.
No. And he'll be able to make it out still.
4 plates.
They might just take this straight up.
5. A turret before 14.
The Grubs.
Keria's getting in there, and the Grubs, they get it. The first turret and all of the plates before 14 minutes. Keria desperate to try to stop them, but instead he's just going to go down. Guma has to get away from the Impale, and Perfect is very tanky. He's still getting in there as Keria finally will be taken down. The reset comes in, and now the rest of the team is getting baited into this one. Although Zeus is coming in from the top lane, gets the all out on a Pioshik, who is in a bit of trouble. Does get over the wall there, but he is going to go down. It's a double kill over to Guma. And did KT overextend as BDD finally makes his way back? He's looking for a bit more as Guma will get away. Zeus' stun does come down, but that is Cassante, ladies and gentlemen, as he will get away. Faker, meanwhile, was back here, and he'll hop away.
It gets a little silly. Doesn't go down until much later.
Uh-oh.
And then, oh no.
Well, walls aren't real. Not against Skarner. And Owner's in a bit of trouble, but he drops down the ult, and now the follow-up comes in from T1 as Pioshik has to flash away. But here comes Deft. He's doing a lot. Faker trying to pop him out of this fight, actually. But the first kill will go on Aguma. Faker does get the assassination, but Pioshik is Zeri. And now he has gone back into the Viego form as the Impale again is going to miss. And I mean, I don't know how he keeps missing it, but it's okay. He's got some rocks to throw, and he's going to throw it into that front line, into both of them. There's no escape for the 2 members of T1. They will both be killed by Pioshik. And that is...
This early on, I don't think the Zeri really has a realistic chance of stealing this. But this is the first relevant soul. And Ezreal...
And especially from ahead, the poke from the Ezreal is going to be very, very oppressive. And there's not much vision at all here for T1.
Oh, they know. Yeah, they have to flip it on this fight. It's all or nothing. I don't know if they can get to the pit in time. Owner can get there. No!
No, they're just not going to get there on time. It's just a Hextech Soul, just like that, and they want to take the fight after Mateus. He goes in, and you know what? He's trying to get on top of a Sonya's BDD, who is going to live for now. He goes in, he gets the sweep onto 2. As he gets pretty low, they take him down, but Piosik's still alive.
No resets.
But no resets, and Guma now is shelling them down. How did T1 win this fight? How is this happening? As Perfect now all alone, he's going to be taken down, and T1 should get the Baron.
Oh, that is so much gold into the pockets of T1. I think you want to play slow. Faker TPing to get pressure on the side wave. Join the rest of his team. Doesn't run the risk of getting caught.
Hextech Soul already getting some nice value with those Mystic shots. And KT, you know, they've dragged this Drake over to their side, and they're just allowing T1 to try to tank it up. Ascaria looking for an engage, but he's getting extremely low. Has to go into his ult. Now he has to engage, but it comes down to a flip, and it goes to Piozik. As BDD goes in, immediately the Braum goes down. The supports are out, but the resets are coming in, and the Elder Drake is doing its job. Faker and Guma still alive, though, as now trying to go back in here. Is not sure about that, as Piozik going to be able to take him down. The TP's coming in. KT, they get the Drake. Can they get the game?
Is that going to be it? Zeus going back in there. I don't think he ever gets out. Was so close to killing Piozik. Piozik, I think, got the ult on Q.
Let's see. I mean, this top inhibitor should definitely go down, right? Double buff. We get the cool colors going on. We got Exodia here. And T1 can't really fight this yet. The TP's going to come in as well, just 100%.
Oh, I'd love it. KT, just send it. Try to end it.
20
Look
seconds.
At the Hextech burn.
20 seconds. They got the burn. They got the Hextech. They're trying to go for these Nexus turrets, but the wave is cleared.
10 seconds.
Kind of. I mean, this Nexus turret is going to go down. And KT looking for the end. And 3 seconds to 1. No Elder buff left, but the damage is ticking. And down will go Zeus. Keria extremely low, and finally he did it impale. He impaled an enemy. He finally did it, and KT, they will finally get a big win here in the LCK as they take down T1 at their own T1 home ground and get the biggest upset I think we've had all season.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup between T1 and KT. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.